Hi, I'm Stephanie Laska. I lost 140 pounds and created Dirty Lazy Keto. Thanks for joining me here on the YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and enjoy the show. Well, today's topic is quick protein snacks for keto. Quick, not time consuming, quick protein snacks for keto. I think we spend so much time talking about low carb foods on the keto diet, but sometimes we forget to talk about protein because that's important too, isn't it? We talk about the low carb foods. We're obsessed with that. We love talking about fats, but protein is just not sexy. I don't know. So I want to give you some ideas and some concrete examples today. So with Dirty Lazy Keto, just as a reminder, your calories for the day, not that we're counting calories, but just your breakup of food for the day, it's distributed mostly on higher fat foods, moderate protein, okay? And then, that's like a close second, and then low carbohydrate foods. It's like bada bing, bada boom, bada bum. I didn't do that right. But this is very different from Atkins, in case you're ever wondering or worrying. Atkins is a protein forward diet, meaning it has more protein than any other of the macronutrients. But Dirty Lazy Keto diet, it's fat, then protein, then carbohydrate or low carbohydrate. Don't get confused. So I hope that's helpful. So I know it's normal. Most of the time when we talk about protein, people are like, oh, I eat plenty of protein. You know, I buy these little protein bars. This one has 11 grams of net carbs. That's a lot. Or some of the other ones, right? Or you're buying like protein puffs because these are fun. You know, chocolate and cheese flavored. I mean, I get it. They're more attractive. And so people tend to reach for those quick fix protein solutions, but there are other ones too that aren't just the convenience type foods, and you can make them really fast. I promise. So again, today we're going to be talking about 10. I'm going to hold up my fingers. 10 quick protein snacks. I almost said sneaks. 10 quick protein snacks for keto. And we're going to start with a fun recipe. And this is something I am obsessed with lately. Like obsessed. I've been having it every day for like 2 weeks. I can't get enough. So I have to teach it to you. It's an air fryer omelet. And I'll run through it real quick. This is number 1. So I know a lot of you right now are like, oh, Stephanie, why are you telling me to eat eggs? Right. And I get it. Like I'll put on my money hat right here. You're like, eggs are expensive, right? Like how much are eggs in your community? Tell me in the comments because you know it's crazy and outrageous. I get it. It's a lot. I know. It's like an arm and a leg these days. At first, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, where are all the eggs? Like, why is Costco out? Why is Safeway out? And that took me a while to catch up. So I understand that they're expensive, and that's why I want to make sure to give you a really good recipe. That way, when you make 2 eggs for yourself, you are going to enjoy every second of it, and you won't be sad at all. Okay? So this is an air fryer omelet. I'm going to put on my gloves because people like that for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's weird. I'm in my own house. Y'all ain't eating my food, but I'll put them on because I don't want any mean comments. I'm just kidding. You'd never do that. There we go. So here is my solution to the I don't want to cook eggs, stand over a hot stove thing. I just think it's clever and fun. So what you're going to do for this delicious tip is get out your air fryer basket. Okay. I'm going to just set it right here. And you're going to get like a piece of parchment paper or one of these cool liners. I love these liners. You can buy them at Amazon in big giant packs. It makes cleanup a breeze. Highly recommend it. So just stick one of these, fold it up so the edges are, you know, preventing stuff from oozing out. Very official. I'll hold it up so you can see a little better. But basically, you're going to make like a basket using parchment paper or a liner. And just fold it a bunch of times so it won't dribble, okay? Simple, simple. And then what we're going to do is just take 2 eggs, and you're going to pour the eggs directly in this little basket. Now, I'm not beating them. See how it's just like a regular egg? I just cracked it, so I didn't have to deal with eggshells. But so 1 egg, 2 egg. And I'm just, again, pouring it directly in this weird parchment paper basket thing I made. Simple. So I just got 2 loose eggs floating around. Don't beat them. Just let them sit there. And then you're going to top it with whatever, you know, goodies that you kind of like. All right, I'm going to set this down because it's a little heavy. I don't want to drop it on myself. So what I have here, I selected some chopped up red bell pepper. Just a little bit for color. Make it pretty. You could do spinach if you have some of that on hand. I also have some chopped jalapeno peppers because I love peppers. I like spicy food. I'm just putting a little, like a tablespoon or two of each. I'm also going to put in some chopped green onion. Green onion have the least amount of net carbs out of all the onions, so that's why I embrace them. I like the least amount of net carbs as possible. And then I love my cheese, so I have a whole bunch of cheese I'm going to put on top. Probably a whole serving of cheese, which in this case, the shredded cheddar mixed cheese from Costco, it's a 1/3 cup is a serving. So anyway, all together, I got it all mixed here in my little basket, just floating around in my air fryer, nothing fancy. And I'm going to maybe put a couple more sprinkles of the red on, just so it's gorgeous. Might even put a little cilantro before and after, just so it's extra beautiful and festive. What we're going to do is stick this in the air fryer. Okay. How did it start already? And we're going to turn it on for 375 for about 14 minutes. Now, as I'm sticking it in there, I realize I forgot to do something, which is not good. And it's all because I didn't bring it upstairs, so no wonder I forgot. Put a little oil on the bottom if you want to. With parchment paper, you're going to be fine. It'll peel off. But if you're using any kind of other basket, you may want to just spritz a little oil or a little olive oil, dribble it. That way it's not sticky. But if you didn't and you don't want to, it's not the end of the world. No big deal. So I'm going to stick it here in the air fryer for 375 for 14 minutes. Okay. And we're off to the races. Perfect. So while that's cooking, I'm going to, again, tell you about 10 quick protein snacks for keto. So that was number 1, okay? And it's in the mix there. And just as a reminder, if you're curious about how much protein is in eggs, so 2 eggs is going to offer you about 12 grams of protein. They probably have about 6 grams each, depending on the size of eggs. And as far as net carbs go, 1 to 2 net carbs total. Depending on the type of egg or the size, you'll look at the package and some will say 0.5, some will say 1, and you're like, okay. But just round up. So keep it simple. It's lazy keto. We're looking at 2 eggs for 6 grams each, so 12 grams of protein, 1 to 2 grams net carbs total. And then we topped it with a whole bunch of shredded cheese. Remember, a 1/3 cup there. And that's going to have 7 grams of protein for that 1/3 cup. That was a lot of numbers. Woo! Good thing I wrote it down. 19 grams total of protein. That's a really fancy snack. And it was simple, right? I just went bloop, bloop, and it's in the air fryer. It was simple, not a lot of shebang. What I like is I can keep all this stuff like in little Ziplocs from other meals and then just build my omelet based on what I have left over. I don't necessarily get out a bunch of stuff and cut it. Keep it simple. Use leftovers. Be easy on yourself. Don't be complicated. You're going to love it. I promise the eggs are worth the money. So number 2, moving on. We got 10, so I'm going to keep going while that's cooking. Number 2, I'm going to suggest that you do deli roll-ups. This is a fantastic way to get some protein that's quick, okay? So what I like to do is just buy whatever deli meat you like. Here I have some deli turkey meat. This is Foster Farms slice, no antibiotics, no nitrates, all fabulous and tasty. And this is going to offer you 9 grams of protein for 2 slices. And I'm going to recommend that you wrap it around a cheese stick, a mozzarella whole cheese stick. Deliciousness. I love cheese sticks. Love cheese. And the cheese stick is going to give you 7 grams of protein. So together, when you wrap 2 of these around 1 of these, you are going to get 16. Now, turkey in general is a great source of high protein, low net carb. Just in general, turkey has 37 grams of protein, 0 grams of net carbs per cup. That's a lot, which is different from the lunch meat, right? Did I go too fast? You're following. This is a smart group here. Do you have a favorite snack? What do you guys think of these so far? Put it in the comments. Anyone want to share? I want to hear your favorite go-to quick, high protein, low carb snack. So just put it in the comments. Hopefully it's not the granola bar. Be creative, like stretch yourself to come up with something a little bit, because I would like to know and others would like to get your ideas. And so while you're typing, I'm going to spin the wheel behind me and we're going to pick a winner from today's comments. Ooh, we like prizes. And I will give out a special prize. Pick somebody at random. You pick. Oh, hello. It's your turn. Yay! We need a clap. Yay. So you get to pick the prize. So put that in the comments if you have a actual prize that you're hoping to win. You pick is today's choice. So you pick, and then I'll pick a random winner, or 2 or 3. It doesn't have to be live. It can be later. It can be tomorrow, next week, next month. I'm very festive. I love prizes. I used to be a teacher. I love to motivate you guys. So number 3, moving on. Here's a fun and easy snack for you. It's high protein, low net carb, low effort. Extra lazy. I'm showing you a package of pork meatballs. Now, a lot of people start keto and they're like, oh, I can never have meatballs again. They use breadcrumbs and bread and terrible stuff in there. That's not necessarily true. I check the labels at the grocery store for fun. I go up and down the aisle and read and look. And if they're not so bad, I'm like, I can deal with that. I mean, so what? The ingredients don't have to be perfect. But if it's low enough net carb, it fits in your macros, and it sounds pretty tasty and it's affordable, then why not? These pork meatballs my husband got on sale. I think they were like $1 a package, and boy, did he stock up. Our whole freezer is full of these. And if you check the nutrition label on the back, they have 18 grams of protein and 4 net carbs per a serving of 2 balls. Pretty tasty. You can easily bake these in the toaster oven. That's what my husband does, in the toaster oven. He's so classy. You can put them in your air fryer. You can fry them, but very easy to make. Keep them in a Tupperware. Grab 2 meatballs on the go. Boom. You got a nice high protein, low carb snack. Easy peasy and delicious, right? Do you have an idea, or am I getting your juices flowing? Please share as things are bubbling up in the comments. Number 4, I'm going to remind you about soy, because a lot of you are all, I don't want pork, or I don't. Okay, what about soy? Is that something you've forgotten about or haven't really tried? A lot of folks are like, I don't know about soy. Well, if you're new to soy, you're like new to the soy world, maybe try the soy chorizo. It's spicy and it has a lot of flavor, and it's simple and easy to like add to your scrambled eggs, or add to maybe ground beef tacos, or add to ground turkey tacos, or any kind of spicy Mexican flavored meat. Just chuck it on in there, and then it stretches your dollar. Soy chorizo is pretty inexpensive. Most soy products are, at least in my area. And this soy chorizo has 8 grams of protein for 3 grams of net carbs per 2-ounce serving. Now there's other soys. I'll just hold these up to remind you, but what about like tofu? Yeah. Or you can actually get soybeans and eat those. I've got a lot of recipes for that. And here's a convenience one. I had to show it. I got it at Ross, which is like TJ Maxx. These are edamame. I cannot say that word. Edamame beans. Edamame beans. They're pretty, and they're flavored buffalo. Yum. So give these a try. I'll tell you the net carbs on these. These are 3 grams of net carbs and 13 grams of protein for 1/3 of a cup. Amen. Give it up for the soy. It's affordable, right? And just fun. It's different. We want this to be quick and easy. That's the name of the game. So I know a lot of you are like, okay, Stephanie, you're saying a lot of math. I can't write fast enough, or you're talking too much. Okay, I get that. A lot of you out there want cheat sheets. Raise your hand if you want a cheat sheet. Or put it in the comments. Yes, I do. Yes, I like cheat sheets. Because we're lazy keto. Well, I put together a ton of cheat sheets just like this that are beautiful, with all the information, with little graphics, things that you can like take a picture of, keep on your phone. And these cheat sheets are inside the new book, which is Extra Easy Keto. Lots of cheat sheets in here, people, with pictures. Everyone has been asking me for that. I finally put it together, worked with a graphic artist. It's all here in the book. And it's written out as well, but it's just helpful to have those little cheat sheets, I think. You can even print them out, put them in your cupboard, put them on your fridge, whatever. Have it on your phone when you're bored or need a fresh idea. So look for that in your copy of Extra Easy Keto. It's 7 days to ketogenic weight loss on a low-carb diet. Available at a bookstore near you for order. Ebook, paperback, and audio. There you go. Had to sneak that in there. Forgive me. Number 5. Let's talk about canned meats. Now you guys are all, is she crazy? I know. I'm always talking about like canned meat. This is dirty keto, right? So we can break the rules. You don't have to be all perfect and buy, organic grass-fed beef and etc. You can take shortcuts like with frozen vegetables or canned meat, whatever. Sometimes these things are more affordable and they travel better, and it's a good backup in case you don't know what to eat and you need something and you didn't go to the store. You can have these in your hand, in your tummy in seconds. Now, what do you do with these? Obviously, you can mix with mayonnaise. That's an easy one, right? You can make like tuna fish or chicken salad. I like to just dip them with celery sticks or any kind of raw vegetable as opposed to bread, because that way you're getting more fiber. Simple, right? Simple, simple. And another fun idea for you. If you have a copy of Dirty Lazy Keto 5-ingredient cookbook, check out page 96. You may not have ever seen these before, but these are taquitos. These are teensy-weensy taquitos on page 96 of the 5-ingredient cookbook. Only 5 ingredients, so you can do it. And it teaches you how to use canned chicken to make taquitos. And look how good they are. Oh my gosh, melted cheese. Oh, finger food. Okay, I've piqued your interest. That's page 96. So in case you're wondering how much protein is available in, let's say, a can of chicken, which is what's called for in that recipe. Well, I'll tell you, according to this can here, this is from Costco. Every brand might be different, so check the one that you have and go with that. But this Costco canned chicken says 13 grams of protein for 2 ounces. And I don't know about you, but I tend to eat more than 2 ounces of protein at a time. So I could easily double that and get 26 grams of protein, right? How easy is that? And as far as net carbs go, let me check. That would be a big fat 0. Boom. Gold star. We need a gold star for the canned meat. Don't be shy. You can try those things. They won't hurt you. And our food's cooking here and it smells so good. I'm going to show you what it looks like at the end. So let me talk faster. I have 3 minutes. I got to go. Okay. So if you want more budget-themed recipes, kind of like I talked about with the canned chicken, canned tuna, stay tuned for the next video I will link up. It's called Affordable Low-Carb Recipes, Budget-Friendly. It's on the Dirty Lazy Keto YouTube channel, but I'll link it up right after this so you can just binge watch and keep going. Okay, next up, number 6. Here we go. Can I take off the gloves yet? Number 6, think about frozen chicken tenderloins. Now, these are unflavored. This is just the thin strip cuts from Costco, but all the different companies sell them. And they're thin cuts, so they cook faster. I never really got that a long time ago. I thought, oh, those cost more. Well, it's okay with me to pay a little more if I can open it up and get these thin cut chicken strips and then spray a little oil on them and get them cooking in the air fryer, and they're done in just minutes. I don't mind paying a little extra just to have those on hand. It's not like I use them all the time for every meal, just for those little snacks, like when you want, like chicken nuggets, right? I love chicken nuggets. I'll put on my chicken hat. Okay, trying to have fun with you, but I know I keep talking about these. I'm like almost mad at myself for buying them. They're the Real Good brand chicken nuggets, because now I'm kind of obsessed with them. I got them at Walmart, but I have seen them at the regular grocery store and also at Costco. So good. I know. It's like once I try something, sometimes it's hard for me to stop. Another brand a lot of you guys have been sharing in the group is called Tyson Blackened Chicken Strips. And those are pre-cooked, so you're basically just heating them up. And a lot of you guys love those. So if you have an idea, please share. But keep in mind that chicken in general has 40 grams of protein and 0 grams of net carbs per 1 cup. Boom! We like that. Now, have you guys been sharing in the comments your favorite quick protein snack? One of mine that is, it's just, we can't get away from our protein powder, can we? in a pinch. I always recommend eating real food, but in a pinch, you can do some pretty fun things with the protein powder. I think I'll do a podcast on just protein powder, don't you think? And protein drinks? I think I should. Anyway, this one has 1 scoop is 24 grams of protein. It has 2 grams of net carbs. This is the Quest Vanilla Milkshake. It's kind of fun because it's pretty versatile. Food's almost done. Number 8. I got to take off my chicken hat. Number 8. Let me get out my fishy. And remind you guys about shrimp. Now, shrimp doesn't have to be fresh to taste good. I buy these giant bags of frozen, farm-raised, cooked tail-on shrimp. And you guys, so easy to make. I thought it was complicated when I was younger, but lo and behold, super, super easy to make. All you do is run the frozen shrimp under some like warm water in a colander, and they de-thaw in seconds. Heat up some olive oil in a pan and just toss them in until they're no longer opaque or they look delicious and crispy and fabulous, and throw some butter on or olive oil. Season them up with some garlic, some salt. Then you have shrimp tacos or just a little shrimp snack. So fast, so simple, so affordable, really, when you buy them in bulk. So that was number 8. Number 9. Almost time to see the food. Number 9 is going to be yogurt. I love, as I often tell you guys about, Faye, 5% milk fat yogurt. Is it Greek? Oh, whole milk Greek strained yogurt. There's a whole bunch of yogurts out there. This just happens to be the one I like. It has 17 grams of protein, 5 grams of net carbs per 3/4 cup. As an added benefit, it has probiotics, so it can help you stay regular. And it's tasty. It makes you feel like you're having ice cream. I put little nuts on mine and sometimes sugar-free chocolate chips. And last but not least, number 10 is going to be a bunless burger. I should have had a burger made. That would have been a good one. But a bunless burger. You can be out at a restaurant, at Chili's, at Texas Roadhouse, anywhere. A steak. Beef is what's for dinner. Remember that line? Or maybe that's aging me. Remember the Wendy's commercials? Where's the beef? Remember that with the little lady? I love those. I used to work at Wendy's back in the day. My first job. Hey, if you want some ideas of where to eat, where to get like more than a bunless burger, where to get some beef. Beef is 28 grams of protein per 1 cup, and that's 0 grams of net carbs. And if you want some more ideas specifically on the protein, the fat, the calories, the net carbs, there are over 60 restaurants my husband and I researched and put it all here in the Keto Diet Restaurant Guide. It's a huge book. It's like a phone book and has everything to order from breakfast, lunch, dinner, sides, desserts, even drinks, soups, and salads. And it breaks it down and gives you tips on how to order with all of the macros and calories included for every single entree. It's so thorough, so amazing. I'm so proud of my husband for doing all the research. And I did kind of the intros and helped with the eating. I volunteered for that part. And he really did all the math part. Thank goodness. And you're going to love it. So make sure you check that out. It's on Amazon. It's a great, great, amazing, helpful resource. Okay, so that was 10. Wasn't that fast? Who's ready to try the omelet? Anyone? I am. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it looks really good, you guys. I know, I want to show it to you without it falling all over the place. It smells delicious. It's so hot and bubbly. And the cheese, I got to show you the cheese. The cheese is like melted brown and has that hue. Kind of reminds me of pizza. Doesn't it look kind of like pizza? And you've got all the colors, the red and the green. We have the green onion. We have the red bell pepper. You could put some hot sauce on this. I might add just a little bit of cilantro for beautifulness. And it just looks gorgeous. It's well done. It's a delicious omelet. You could add anything to it, really. And I'm going to show you one already here on the plate that I made a little earlier, just so I can hold this up without it being too hot. And this was 2 eggs. So easy to make and delicious. Yummy. And you can see here the eggs just cooked all the way through. I know, right? Who knew? I'm telling you, I'm obsessed. I've been making these every afternoon for like a snack. Quick fix, easy. And I use all the leftovers, like vegetables and stuff that I had laying around from previous meals. And my family's all into it too. I double the recipe. I give half to my husband or my kids if they're around on the weekends, and we all just are so happy. We're like, this is amazing. Who thought you could do that in an air fryer? Who knew? So are you excited? Did you get a favorite one? What was your favorite tip today? Please share. Did you think you might try one new in your Dirty Lazy Keto journey? Is there one new quick fix protein idea that maybe you've forgotten about or haven't had in a while? Put it in the comments, because remember, I'm going to pick a winner at random. So thanks you guys for watching. Wasn't that fun? I take requests, so if you have a topic or have questions, please ask. And I'm always posting photos of what I'm eating on Instagram at Dirty Lazy Keto. So feel free to follow me there. And all the resources that we talked about, I have 8 books right now. 8! Seriously, do you have all 8? Tell me which one you're missing, because remember, today is pick a prize. You might be the winner, and you could fill in your library. But there are 8 books in the Dirty Lazy Keto library at this time. More to come. And be sure to also follow, like, subscribe on YouTube. Here's my little TV. And that way we can connect all over the place. I want to be here to support you. I want to be here to cheer you on as you're transforming your life and transforming your weight and your eating choices. And I want to be there to cheer you on and give you thumbs ups and claps and good jobs and yay! Because you did it. Dirty Lazy Keto works, you guys. Give yourself a huge round of applause. So I'm proud of you. Good job. And thanks for watching.